This video is going to cover full maintenance of a Scotsman Ice machine. We're going to start by taking off the front panel, screw. Front panel is removed. There are clean instructions right here on the inside of the front panel. You can reference those if you need to, but I'm going to give you the cliff notes. That panel needs to come off and the power needs to be turned off, which I have already done. You just press the power button. This machine was off on full bin when I turned it off, so the curtains were open. You do need to clear the ice away so that the curtains can close. And then you're gonna hit the clean button. First part of the clean process, that light will blink. The pump will take all the water out of the bin, dump it down the drain, or excuse me, out of the water trough, dump it down the drain, and then it's gonna fill it back up with water. Once it's done filling up with water, we're gonna add our cleaner to the water trough. While this thing is draining, I'm gonna start removing the ice from the bin using this trash can with wheels. It's gonna scoop it, and I'm gonna roll it right out this door. And you know what? That's not a bad view. It's a beautiful day outside. Got a big storm coming in. It's gonna be pretty wild tomorrow, but right now it's 80 and sunny. It's beautiful out. To make it easier to clean the storage bin, this deflector comes out. You just lift it up and slide it out towards you. That way you can get down in here and clean the walls and up the underneath side of the ice machine. So all the water got purged out and then it refilled with water. I'm gonna be adding my ice machine descaler. The manual says to use Scotsman Clear 1. I will link that in the description below. That way you can find it on Amazon. You can also use basically any nickel safe ice machine descaler. You'll probably be fine. If your drain and your water bill can handle it, you can also melt out the ice with a water hose. Save yourself a little bit of struggle of having to fill up this bin and drag it outside. This is a little bit more time consuming too. After your cleaner has been running for about 20 minutes, you're gonna press the clean button again. That light's gonna go from blinking to solid, and this will drain with water and fill with water and drain with water and fill with water repeatedly. You're gonna wanna let that do it. You wanna let that go for about 15 minutes, and then you're just gonna hit the off button and the machine will shut off. 15 minutes later, we're gonna hit the off button to end clean. There are no drain plugs or anything on this water trough, so the easiest way to get rid of the water is press and hold the clean button, and it should go to a dash, and then what it's gonna do is it's gonna drain for 30 seconds and then shut off. If there's still water in there, just repeat the process until that water pump runs clear. Before disassembling, I'm gonna change that water filter and I'm gonna clean the condenser. The condenser is really clean. I can see right through it. I can see the light on the back wall. I'm still gonna blow it out just to get the dust out of this area. I'm also gonna blow some dust out of there. And then, like I said, swap out that water filter. Filter's been changed, condenser's been cleaned. Now it's time to start disassembling. To get this out, I usually just press on this tab up top and then that will come out. I'm gonna end up putting all my parts down into the storage bin, and then I'm gonna use this as my wash basin to kind of wash my parts off and then put them back in place as I go. Same thing for the left side. Like I said, just press in on the tab and it should come right out of there. And then that comes off as well as this one. And then you can pull that off, and then ice thickness probe comes out just like that. And then these spray tubes will come out. You can drop those down in the storage bin. Same with that one, up and out, drop it in the storage bin. Now this is gonna be fun. The water hose is always the funnest part. Take this off, and then you can pull out your water level probe. That comes out, and then take off these finger screws. This is actually really freaking tight. unplug your water pump. You should probably turn the power off to the machine as well, especially if it's a 208 machine like this. So once you take off this part, this little water hose comes out. You unplug the water pump, and then this will slide forward enough to where you can get a grip on the water hose, and you want to pull it off of the water pump so that you can pull the water pump out a little bit more. And then you're going to want to disconnect this back one as well. Just pull it down, and then this should come out of there. And you set that off to the side. That way you can pull out this hose. Let's see what's holding it up. Oh, there you go. The temperature probe that always gets away from me, because this is the only only manufacturer I know of that does that. I might be wrong though. Anyways, that comes out, goes in the storage bin, and then we just get to cleaning everything. There's also this panel that you can take off. I may or may not take it off. I did it last time I was here and it was really clean. And I've looked up in there already. It's really clean. So I'm just going to scrub everything and then put it back together. Oh, very important. Dump valve. Turn it. Always check it every time. Make sure it's not full of calcium deposits and there's not anything down inside there that's going to potentially keep it open or block it off and keep it from working properly. So now I'm just going to use this same water hose and just kind of get water all over it, rinse it all down. I've already scrubbed everything. I sprayed it with Descaler, wash everything down, and then I'm going to dry it up. I know I'm making a little bit of a mess, but I plan on cleaning everything up when I'm done. I went ahead and cleaned all my parts. I'm in the process of reassembling right now just to get you up to speed. The spray tubes, slide in and click, connect your water hose, water transport tube. Your temperature probe slides into there. Make sure you clip your hose clamps in place. Ice thickness probe shouldn't need to be adjusted. It should go back exactly the way you found it. Water pump goes into place. This tube connects here, and then that one there, and then you really just set it down in place. And there should be a finger screw that goes in this hole. Unfortunately, it wasn't there when I took it out, but I'll find one and then go ahead and plug this in, and then we'll put this part in, and then don't forget to clean this. This is very important to get cleaned. Now that we're all put back together, we're gonna go ahead and spray all of our surfaces with Ice Machine Sanitizer. This will help inhibit any type of growth and kill any type of bacteria that may be on your surfaces. Now that we're all reassembled, I went ahead and plugged it back in and I hit the clean button. We're gonna go through the same clean process as before, but with sanitizer. It's draining the sump right now. It's gonna fill up with water and it's gonna start circulating the water. That's when I'm gonna add my sanitizer to the sump. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these parts and get them ready to get thrown back in there. Cleaning process is over. I hit the power button to turn it off. So I'm gonna hit the power button to turn it on. Let this thing make ice and see if it actually drops that ice. Let's go. I missed the drop, but 14-minute freeze and a minute long harvest. And we got some ice. Oh no, that's a good slab of ice, good bridge. Right on. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a great weekend.